Hey guys, welcome back to IO1. This is Steve here. Now, if it's your first time here, check out the channel, take a look at what we have to offer, and most importantly, hit the subscribe button, smash that like button, and leave a comment to help this channel out. Now, what we do on this channel is that usually when I come across some sort of technology or tech gadget, I try to do an unboxing of it and maybe sometimes a review on that product. And it's no different today. Today, we are going to be doing an unboxing on a SSD/hard drive docking station. Okay, well, it might not sound like the most interesting thing, but I came across it because, you know what, I have a lot of these left over in my house now. We've mostly migrated to SSDs, NVMEs, but you know, what do we do with these guys, right? I mean, you can throw them out. They're not very big as well, 1 terabyte and 600 gigabytes, but if you have a docking station, then you can use it as an external drive quite easily without opening up your computer. And as you've seen from some of my previous videos, I've built a lot of mini PCs, and those ones are quite difficult to reopen. You can't even connect these guys to it anymore. So using these as external drives for random stuff like holding videos from YouTube, like editing videos and stuff like that, you know, really helps. Anyways, let's get right on to the unboxing. So I got this from Amazon, and maybe just talk about a little about it. So it's the Wavlink SSD/hard drive SATA docking station. Now it holds 2 hard drives at the same time, and it uses a USB-C or USB 3 interface to provide you with somewhat, I guess, of a blazing fast transfer speed. You know what, it's definitely not as fast as an NVMe. It goes at 5 gigabits per second, which equates to roughly about 625 megabytes per second at a theoretical speed. Most likely you'll be going much slower than that, maybe about 300 or even lower, but you know what, that's okay. So I've been always wanting to get one of these because I have so much of these extra drives in here. And let's take a look. So in the box, we have well, let's get rid of the box first. So this is the Wavlink dual bay docking station. The model number is WLST334UA. It can fit hard drives, it can fit SSDs, and it can fit both 2.5 and 3.5 inch hard drives. These are 3.5 hard drives, as long as they're using the SATA interface. And this one uses SATA 3 interface. All right, so I bought this one for, you know what? I like a good deal. So I got this for $19.99 Canadian plus tax. Awesome deal. This guy is MSRP $44 Canadian, but honestly, I think for these devices, there's a lot of generic ones. They often go on sale. So if you're looking for one, well, know that $19.99 is a price you can't beat. All right, let's get into the unboxing. So it comes in a nice little shrink wrap here. And on the back, it tells you some of the features. It's plug and play, you don't need a driver. But however, I believe that you should power down the system when you plug in your hard drives. You don't want to risk corrupting it. So it runs at 3.0 speed, which is about 5 gigabits per second. And the other thing is that because it can put 2 drives in there, you can actually clone it offline. So you even need to plug it in, you just press a button and it clones it. But I'm not using it for that purpose because I don't want to mess up and overwrite everything. What's in the box? Well, we'll find out. It looks like the diagram here is your computer, your docking station, and then a power adapter into the wall. That's all it is. It works with both Microsoft Windows and Mac OS, but for Mac OS, make sure you format it to the correct format so that you can use it. All right, let's get into the unboxing. Let's take a look at this. I think there was a small little tear here, so let's use this one here. Haven't had that sound in a long time, that ASMR sound. Okay, let's take a look inside. If we have time, I may be able to add on demonstration of it, but right now I don't have that time, so I don't have that luxury, so we'll just do the unboxing. So inside you get this nice Ferrari red looking device. You just kind of pull it out. It almost looks like a mini PC, like an NUC. So that's pretty cool. It looks pretty sleek actually. Let's put this aside right here first and take a look at what's inside the box. So inside the box we get a power supply or a power adapter. Okay, so it plugs in here, and then this one plugs into your wall. And then, what else is in here? We have our USB. So you have a USB A to USB B, or can't remember which one's which anymore. Anyways, you get the point. This one goes into the device, this one goes into your PC, and it's USB 3. And then we have this little dongle here. Oh, even supports USB-C, which is kind of interesting. I'm not really sure. Maybe it's just to help if you have an extra USB port somewhere. And then we have our warranty and safety information, and then finally the instruction manual, the quick start guide. Let's see what's in here. I don't think there's really too much interesting. So yeah, so it says you can put the hard drives in there, and then each drive actually has a maximum capacity of 8 terabytes. So just keep that in mind. If it's bigger than that, you might have a little bit of difficulty. So there's a cloning feature here. You plug in both of them, you press the button, and it will start cloning, and it will tell you right here, it's 0% all the way to 100%, sorry. So it will tell you how much we've been cloning. And the rest is pretty easy, I think. So if you're using it just as a docking station, then you plug it into your computer, and you should be able to access the files. So let's take a look at the device itself. So here we go. We have this nice red. Some people like it and some people hate it, and I chose it because actually I like the color. So oh, it looks pretty Apple-esque, you know, design here. Look at this. Oh wait, it's the other way. Oh, not so Apple-like actually. It's very hard to rip off. Okay, so holding that, we get our little device. It's pretty light actually. And here you have the on-off button where your DC power is, and then the USB cable that goes in. Okay, on the front, we have the power button, or well, when it's on, I think you just press it and it will start to transfer. So you can see here actually, there's 2 bays. And in the bay here at the top is your SATA connection, and the sizing of it is fit for 2.5 as well as 3.5 hard drives. So like I mentioned before, it only works for SATA drives. So SATA drive looks like this. That's the interface. Okay, so it has the long piece and the short piece here. One of them is power, one of them is data. So in this case here, you basically just keep, first of all, you would power it off, okay? And then you would just plug it in. So it should just go in nicely. So let's try that. There, so you push it in and it has a little click, and then you're done. And then you put the other one in here. So you can use both of them as drives, or you can use it like this as a duplication function. So you press that and it will do some sort of cloning. All right, so that's pretty cool, and it's pretty stable, the base, because these drives are pretty heavy. Unfortunately, you can't put an NVMe in there, but you can put the 2.5 drives, which are SATA interfaced. Well, you know, that's pretty much about it. If I get a chance, maybe I'll do a demonstration of it turning on and connecting to my computer. I'm not really sure right now. Anyways, I hope you like this unboxing, and maybe you would consider something like this for your setup. You can tuck it away behind your table, just to use some of those old hard drives that you might have lying around. All right, so I will see you later, and you know, stay around for some perspective views of this product, and hopefully you will see my next video. I will see you next time. Stay safe. See you later.